Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today in front of you we have an amazing watch from Nivada Grenchen, a Swiss brand that was actually launched in 1926. They're actually recently revived a few years back, and they're really doing their thing. This is actually the F77 model, a newer release by Nivada Grenchen, which are based in Switzerland. As you can see, back in the day when Gerald Genta kind of released the whole, AP design and such, other Swiss companies, kind of took note of that and kind of did their own thing with the design, although I wouldn't really call this a homage to an AP. It definitely has its own kind of design. We do have that kind of porthole kind of bezel there, but it's definitely its own thing. And I think this watch is really, really, really nice and a great value. Coming in at 1,260 US dollars, I think you're getting a lot of bang for your money and a lot of history as well, considering this was one of Nivada Grenchen's actual watches in their lineup back in the day. Now that they brought it back and they really kept it true to size and spec, I think they did a really good job on this one. And I think a lot of people are really liking this model. Figured we'd take a look at it, give you my thoughts. Anyway, guys, this is the blue variant with the date. There are 3 different dial variations. There is a black dial, a blue dial. I believe there's a smoke dial as well, kind of like a brownish color. There are date versions available, non-date versions. This, obviously, as you can see, this is the date version at the 3 o'clock. The non-date versions also do have the date wheel removed. They're non-date movements, so there's no ghost position, which is very nice of them. And yeah, let's take a look at the packaging. Shipping was pretty quick. Arrived in about 3 business days, which is very good. Yeah, let's take a look at the packaging. I'll show you what's on my wrist, and we'll jump right into it. Now, the F77 does come in this cardboard black outer box. Inside, you do get your kind of carbon look to this. Nice little design here on the F77 automatic Nivada Grenchen. Let me get this out of the box. And Also, as you can see inside, it does say welcome to the Nivada Grenchen Owners Club. You can follow them on Instagram and you can tag them, and yeah, they can re-tag your photo, I assume. And there's their email as well. Now inside that, you get this kind of vintage kind of look design, which is really cool. Kind of reminds me of one of the old boxes they used back in the day, and back in the old Swiss watches. Like old Rolexes and stuff like that. They came in these kind of like suede kind of boxes, which is pretty cool. As you can see inside, it comes on a pad there. You get your hang tag as well, a little manual. The watch also does come with a 2-year guarantee. As you can see, you're valid for 2 years. Watch will be serviced free of charge. We guarantee that say defects appear within 2 years. Nivada watch will be serviced free of charge. Defects occurring as a result of abuse are not covered. So pretty good warranty of 2 years. Anyway, getting straight into the watch, you might have noticed this is the blue dial variant. Beautiful double dome sapphire crystal there, as you can see, which looks really nice. Really has a nice vintage aesthetic. Definitely looks like a vintage piece in my eyes. It's definitely vintage sized as well at 37 millimeters across in terms of diameter. And yeah, I think, if you're going for the true, kind of Genta design or F77 design, I think your 37 millimeters is right on spot. I think that's very nice. I'm glad that they didn't do it in 40. As you can see, this is a TISSOT PRX, a bit larger. Has a nice kind of integrated bracelet design, and I think it's a little too big. I think at 38 it would have been better, or something size like this. Even though they do make a 35, I believe, it's a little bit too small. So I think 37 millimeters is really a nice sweet spot. Anyway, the watch is 37, like I said. Top to bottom, it's an integrated bracelet. It comes only on the stainless steel bracelet, so keep that in mind. I measured about 46 millimeters from here to here, which is actually really nice. In terms of case thickness, I measured top to bottom about 11 millimeters. That's just me. That's what I got in my caliper. So it's definitely a really, really thin watch. Wears really thin on the wrist, definitely can slip under a cuff as well. So no need to worry about that. 100 meters of water resistance, which is quite interesting. I really approve of that, considering you can take this watch into the pool if you want to. It has a screw-down crown, screw-down case back. So 100 meters, in my book, that's a big, big thing on the checklist. So I'm glad that they did that. They didn't put 50 meters. I kind of would have been put off by that, I think, if they put 50 meters. But anyway, the actual dial definitely stays true to the original piece, the original F77. We get that nice kind of carbon effect basket weave dial. As you can see here, it's really cool. Let's get a closer, little kind of macro here. You can see it has a nice weave effect, really nice. Applied indices, baton indices, Mark Swiss made down there at the 6. Really, really nice. Nice handset as well. Everything is really spot on. If you take a look at this dial, it's really perfect. No errors whatsoever. Taking a quick look at the logo, which is applied below the 12. Semi-skeletonized hands filled with loom, little loom pips on the outer portions of those batons for the hours. And that's how it was done back in the day. Before everything with, completely filling the actual markers. There's kind of little pips, like the old Rolex styles, have those little pips of loom. That's kind of what they did back in the day. And this kind of, stays true to that. So they stayed true in kind of every form there, which is not bad. Matching date window as well, as you can see there. And F77 automatic, as you can see, which is printed. Just really, really nice dial work. Really stunning. Now, the crown is screwed down. No crown guards here. As you can see, signed with the Nivada Grenchen logo. We get a mix of polishing and brushing. Obviously, the porthole style bezel is completely brushed. Really nice brushing as well. Very smooth. The sides of the watch are highly polished. So nice little contrast there. As you can see, highly polished. Pretty flat case, I must say. Kind of sits flat on the wrist there. As you can see, case back is polished as well, screwed down with the Nivada logo. Very nicely molded. All stainless steel, automatic. Very, very nice. Now, the crown is screwed down. We'll go ahead and unscrew the crown. What's inside of this watch? It's a Swiss-made watch. We are getting the Soprod P024. Hand winding. Quick set date. Hacking in the final position. And we can set the time there, 10:10. Screw it back down. And you're all good to go. Very easy to use. This one's running about 10 seconds fast today. They're not regulated in 4 or 5 positions. So what can you expect from P024 by Soprod? About 10 seconds. Probably 8 to 10 seconds fast per day. Can be better, can be worse. Nothing really to go crazy about, I'd say. For a non-regulated, non-cost watch at this price point, I don't think you're going to find a cost, certified watch. I think it's perfectly fine. But anyway, the bracelet's an oyster style bracelet, as you can see here. Screw link polished on the sides with a really nice custom clasp, which I haven't seen before. And this clasp is really cool. It has the Nivada Grenchen logo there. It's brushed on the inner portion and polished on the 2 outer portions. Nice micro adjust here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions. So no need for half links. Opens up to a nice milled scissor clasp. Feels very satisfying. It's not too thick, and I do appreciate that. It's a very thin watch, so you don't want a thick clasp on a thin watch. And they definitely did that right. Like I did state earlier, the case back has a nice N logo for Nivada Grenchen, all stainless steel, basic text. So you can see here, obviously, this is where the bracelet goes in. It's a custom end-fitted bracelet. And the bracelet is of very good quality in terms of finishing as well. I would say the finishing on the bracelet is just as good as the actual case. So no need to worry about anything like that if you want to change. Maybe in the future they'll come out with a rubber strap. Who knows? Not 100% sure about that. Now the watch does have some loom as well. I want to show you the loom. Not super crazy because it's not much applied. As you can see, we just have the pips around the polished batons here. And the sweeping little triangle, or sorry, not the triangle, the sweeping rectangle on the seconds hand is loomed as well as the hour and the minutes hand. If I didn't mention, the crystal is a double dome sapphire crystal, and you do get nice little distortions, nice vintage look, and it looks really nice. Very legible as well. As you can see, the light is shining on it right now, and there's really not much glare there. Now, I wouldn't really call this watch a loom monster, but I would say there's sufficient loom to see the hour and the minutes hand at night. You can see those little hour pips as well. Like I said, it's not a dive watch. It's a kind of everyday watch, It's, I call it an everyday sports watch, but not a dive watch. So if you want to think about the watch like that, it's a good watch for every day. You can wear it with a suit. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. It's good in a lot of different situations. Obviously, it's not a professional diving watch like a Submariner or something like that. It's in a different category, I would say, of that kind of everyday steel sports watch, which can go in a lot of different, occasions. You can wear it to work, you can wear it to the beach, you can wear it to the pool, you can wear it with shorts and a t-shirt, so it's very versatile in my eyes there. But anyway, I want to throw it on my wrist, show you what it looks like. I removed only, I believe, 2 links, and then I just used the micro adjust. That's how many micro adjusts we have there. So yeah, great clasp, I must say. You really get a lot of wiggle room here with this micro adjust. It's like kind of like the same thing as having 6 different half links to use, because they're very close to each other. Very nice job on this clasp. Now, just so you can see, as a in terms of actual size, it's 37 millimeters. It's a bit larger at 40. As you can see, it is larger than PRX, and Nivada is just a bit more, I don't know, it has a bit more oomph to it, a bit more class to it. Definitely a lot more vintagey than the PRX, I would say. And just a lot more going on. I don't know, it's just more interesting. This watch is kind of boring, plain, and this watch is kind of like in your face, like, wow, look at this dial, look what's going on with this bracelet here, and everything just kind of, you know, really sticks out. This is kind of just, you know what I mean? Still love this watch, but, you know, this is a bit more interesting, and I would say it has a better movement, of course, for the price, and a bit better quality. My wrist is 6.5 inches, 6.6, 6.7 if you're lucky if it swells up. As you can see, it fits perfectly on my wrist. I have no issues with the wear of it, and it doesn't pull hair, the bracelet, or anything like that, so no need to worry. It wears really flat on the wrist. As you can see here, this can go right under a cuff, no issues whatsoever. From all different angles, it's very legible, no issues with reading the dial. Bracelet comfortable, clasp is comfortable, comes in and up, no problems there. Just very nice, easy wear. You kind of don't even realize it's on your wrist, it's that comfortable. Integrated bracelet watches are extremely comfortable, and this one is no exception. So furthermore, guys, I think they really did a good job on this watch. I like what they're doing. I like that they're staying true to their faith. They're bringing back watches that they had back in the day into modern times, and a lot of people really do like that, including myself. I love vintage watches, but I don't really want to buy a vintage watch. You know, they break, you can't find parts to replace them. People put tons of different parts from other watches, other movements. It's just a whole mess. You know, it's very hard to actually get a full one-to-one, you know, 100% working original part watch, you know, back from 1970s or 1960s even, or any time really. But with something like this, you're getting the same exact thing basically, but everything is new. Everything works great. You don't have to worry about any of that crazy stuff. And yeah, I think it's a great looking watch. I think the quality is very good. I was quite surprised. I have reviewed one of their watches prior to this, the Antarctic, and that watch was very good quality as well. I think I like this one a lot better. I love the Genta design. Obviously, I don't have, you know, 30, 40 grand to blow on an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, which is in a whole different category, I would say, but something like this can definitely, you know, mark off that check on your checklist in your watch box. I think this can definitely do the job. And I wouldn't say it's a homage watch or anything like that. I'd say it's kind of their own thing. You know, Nivada Grenchen produced this back in the 70s, the F77. And just a really cool watch. I didn't have any quality control issues, nothing like that. There's some things that people might not like. Maybe they want to change out the bracelet, they can't. But yeah, maybe they'll make a rubber strap in the future. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. I will drop a link to them in the description below to their website. And yeah, they're a great company, fast customer service, very But yeah, they're very easy to reach by email if you have any questions or anything like that. They're pretty much available every day. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this watch. Do you own one? Do you own any Nivada Grenchen watches? Let me know what you think. Definitely like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much once again. Bye.